Jungle. Audio 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 Jungle.
Hello, hello. Hmm. Thank you for coming on tonight to join me for a second. We have a situation here in New York City, Brooklyn to be exact, where a 13-year-old girl has gone missing, and it is suspected that she is in the home of a 31-year-old male's uh, domicile. Hang on a second, I'm trying to pull up information. Hi, Andrea. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. We got some urgency here. We got a sister that's missing. She's 13 years old. And it is suspected. I'm trying to pull up her information right now. Let's see. It's suspected that she might be in the house of a man who's 31 and with other girls. So, mm, let's see. Crim tab. All right, cool. All right, there she is. That is Syrai Jordan. Last seen on September 28th, 2021. 13 years old, black with brown long braids, and she's 5'4", about 175 pounds, and her eyes are dark brown. She was last seen on Flatlands Avenue and Linwood Street. She was wearing a red zip up sweater, black shorts, black sneakers, and white soles, and transparent eyeglasses as seen above. Okay? So that's Soraya right there. Oh, these babies. I just can't even with all of this stuff happen with our children. It's too much. So Nikki Lucas, who is a friend of mine, she ran for uh what is it? City, not city council, but she ran for representation of my neighborhood's district. And the dude who won doesn't do anything for anybody out here, but Nikki has always been like boots to the ground. I'm out here, I'm serving the community, I'm trying to fix things, and I respect her for that. So, what I want to play is her plea for assistance in finding Syrai Jordan. Presently, people are out there, and I'll say we out here because when I get off this live, I'll be out there. But I wanted to put this out here to make sure to see if anybody else wanted to come and help locate this child because they've actually been able to pinpoint a relative location for where this like trafficking hub might be. All right. So let me put Nikki's live on for y'all so you can hear what she has to say. That on no, it's not like that. Let's see. Okay. All right. So here's Nikki.
But I'm gonna need y'all to share. This is extremely important. This is extremely important. Hi, Joyce. Hi, Star. I need y'all to share. This is extremely important. I want to give a little bit of time for more people to get on, and I need you to share. This is extremely important. Please share as you jump on. Please share as you jump on. So I'm out in the street right now. Earlier today, I shared a flyer of a 13-year-old young girl that lives in East New York. Okay, she lives in the Gateway area. Just to put a name to the face and who I'm talking about, her name is Syrai Jordan. She is 13 years old. Okay, she is 13 years old. She went missing on Tuesday. She did not return home. She's never not returned home. She, we have some leads in terms of where she's at. Um, I'm not sure. I'm actually, just so that y'all know, I'm here too with Monique.
Hi guys, we out here. We need your help. We need your support. We need you to think about this as your child. Our community daughter is missing, and we have to mobilize now. So please DM us, Monique Chandler Waterman, or DM Nikki Lucas, of course. If you're able to come out tonight for an hour or however long as you're able body can walk and talk. We need you out on the ground, but we need you to DM us. Please, please, please. We need people on the ground right now.
So, folks, we have um we have intel that this young lady is on New Lots Avenue, no, Hendricks Avenue, between New Lots and Hageman. She is on the block. We have intel that she is on the block of New Lots. I mean, of Hendricks. I got to say it right. Of Hendricks between New Lots, and Hageman. We have reason to believe that she is in a house with other young girls. They cannot get out of the house, and they are they're trapped. So we believe at this point that whatever this has turned into, it has turned into um, some type of human trafficking. We are not going to leave this block until we find this young girl. We need help. We need people to come out and knock on the doors on this block. We need bodies. We will text you the flyer of this missing young girl, East New York's daughter, one of East New York's daughters. She's 13 years old. We believe that she is subject to human trafficking. We have some idea as to a couple of houses that she may be in on this block, but this is on Hendricks between New Lots and Hegeman. This young girl is missing, and we need people out here, men, women, come out here and help to knock on doors, ask people. There are a couple of one or two trap houses on this block. The police have come out here. We're concerned. I made some calls and complaints about just how things are treated in our communities when it comes to missing persons within our communities. But we have got to come together. We need people now. Right this now, we are on the block of Hendricks between New Lots and Hegeman. We have a person of interest. We have, a reason to believe. We got intel that she is in a house with some other young girls um, on this block, and we are not going to leave this block. We believe that the person that we believe to have her is a 31-year-old male, and we need the block. Listen, I don't just need y'all getting on um just listening to what's happening. I need you guys to share this, and I need, if you can, please come out and assist with knocking doors on this block, in this area. The block is Hendricks between New Lots and Hegeman.
So just to be let it known, if anyone is out there, or out here in Brooklyn, we're still out here trying to find this young lady and this young girl. Not lady, she's a baby. She is a baby, 13 years old, and a 31-year-old man is the person of interest who might have her holed up in his house somewhere in that area with other girls. So this is an ongoing thing. If you're in the area, or if you know someone who is in the area, you know, go over there, knock on doors, do whatever you think needs to be done to pull people out of their houses to find these girls, because we have a critical situation right now. This child is 13. 13. I'll continue Nikki's message now.
Hendricks between New Lots and Hegeman. If
It's
you can
between,
get
it's
out
on New
here,
Lots
like right
between
this
Kendricks and
moment,
Hegeman.
we need help. And we need people to come out here and knock on doors. We will give you um the the photo, the flyer, um, and we just need folks to knock on doors. When Our community is disturbed with this type of situation. Everybody is disturbed. I
Mm.
know it's late, but we can't afford for this girl to be moved. There are other girls, from what we understand, that's in this situation as well. So we need everybody to come out. We are on Hendrix between New Lots and Hegeman. So please share. We need y'all to come out. The young girl is a 13-year-old Syrai Jordan. We need to make it very uncomfortable for this area because we've got to find this girl. And more importantly, we are hearing that this young girl is now, we have intel um, informing us that this young girl is stuck, trapped in a house with other young girls. So we have got to do our due diligence to find. The police came out. We called because we got some intel earlier prior to the latest stuff, that she was on this block. Um, they went and knocked on the door on another block, um, and nothing. And they're limited in what they're saying that they're able to do. We were struggling to get information initially about this case. Thankfully, I made a couple of calls so that we can at least get a flyer that the police had. Um, and so there right now we're concerned, we're angry because at this point there was no search party formed, which is typically something that is done immediately when the child is reported missing. We didn't hear.
Did you hear that part? That the police were informed and that there was no search party conducted to find this missing 13-year-old girl. I did a live about that the other day, how missing is a brand and it's race based. But not only is it race based, but it's a certain look of race based. This little girl is out here. East New York is kind of hood. So people have a tendency not to care about our our girls and our boys. And just, I won't say East New York doesn't care, but law enforcement doesn't care. And a lot of the times, and I might be overstepping my stuff by saying this right now, but a lot of the times, because law enforcement sees this vulnerability in our communities, there'll be some bad cops that take advantage of it in certain precincts, which is the reason why I think personally no no search party was formed, because there's something bigger at hand. You know, it's easy to trap little girls in the hood and little boys in the hood and traffic them, you know, because you got like racist police systems that are hovering over it, and you got some bad cops out there that want a bigger paycheck than the one that they already get. They feel like they're owed something. So they're not going to help us. So if you're out there, if you're out here in Brooklyn, if you're out here in New York City, period, or even Jersey or whatever, and you want to help us find Syrai, let me put her picture up. I'm going to put her picture up again so everybody can see this baby. There she is. That's someone's child. That's Syrai. Syrai is 13 years old. She went missing. Let me pull up her picture because I see like this is blocking. She's 13 years old. Last seen on September 28th, 2021. Presently, there have been tips to let local people searching for her know that she may be in a house with a 31-year-old man who is known for sex trafficking in the East New York section of Brooklyn, New York, with other girls. I don't know who those girls are. I don't know what their ages are. I don't even know if they have any missing persons reports out on them because we've not heard them. But that's not uncommon when you are from a neighborhood that's relatively hood. If you're a foster kid, a runaway, all of that, all these things that happen. So right now we have advocates in that area, um, off of New Lots Avenue, and we just want to make sure that she's found and that she's safe. It sounds like she was snatched. Um, the area where she's allegedly in right now is in another part of the East New York section of Brooklyn. She lives south of that area. So she might have been just walking around or at the mall that's near her. Not sure. But if anybody has any tips or if anybody wants to come out and join us in knocking on doors to make sure that we find out where she's at and how to get her out, come on through. It's happening right now. Um, and it'll probably keep happening until she's found. So there's that about Syrai. And it really it breaks my heart because this is not one of those cases that you're going to hear about on your mainstream media. And I'm not trying to politicize the situation at all, but it is what it is. What we need to do is, share the video. Um, I don't know, share the video, talk about it. If you know people in the neighborhood, tell them to come out and help us. Um, or, if you know people in the tri state area or anybody in anywhere that can come out here and help us in some kind of way. Because essentially, what's happening right now is that you've got Black women out here looking for this girl, you know, and it's a dangerous situation, very. But what we would like, all of these men that say, I'm not like the rest of them, why don't y'all show up and come through to reinforce us so that we can help get her out of this house, wherever that house might be? We're still trying to figure it out. No, Miss Andrea, we don't have a picture of the man involved. Um, what I know is from what was shared with me with my friend Nikki, whose video that I played earlier. I'm gonna finish playing her video so that we can get the rest of the information that she has to share. I'm not over there yet, but it's 1 o'clock in the morning in New York, and I'm fitting to roll over to the hoodiest of hoods to support this right now. So let's see what it do. Um, let's see. Let's play the rest of her video. I wish we had a photo of him. But you know what? As soon as I get one, I will post it. I promise that. Let's play the rest of her video.
We don't know of any social media searches or questions. Maybe the police did something. They have not properly or informed the parents. And no one is saying that they have been questioned by the police. The cameras have not been pulled from the surrounding area. So we're very, upset about how this community is consistently treated when it comes to crimes, and when it comes to missing persons, whether they are seniors, mentally disabled, children. It's got to stop. We did have some officers tonight that tried to help, but they said they were limited in what they were able to do on their end. So we just need the community to come out and really, really help. So if you can get out here, Um, we need you to come out, and we need you to help us to knock on doors. We're texting. It's on my Facebook page. We'll text you the information that you need about the girl. If you know anybody on this block, make some phone calls. If you know anybody in the surrounding block, make some phone calls. But we can't leave this block until these girls are found. Um, so please put the pressure on. We need these motorcycle clubs and these car clubs and all of these our men to come out, women to come out. We need your assistance in finding this young girl. I got a daughter myself, and if you're a mother, a father, you're a grandmother, um, whoever you are, share this information, and this can't rest easy with you. Can't rest easy. So please come out. We're on Hendrix between um,
That's where her live streams, her live streams stopped. Everybody, I'm sorry about that. But you got the details. I'm going to be posting about the updates regarding young Sarai and what we found and what we've done. And I think this also might be a great lesson in, grassroots locating of missing girls in communities that are often disenfranchised. So we're going to keep working at it. Like I said, if I find a picture of that man, Miss Andrea, I will definitely post it on here, and I'll talk about that for sure. But in the meantime, if you know anybody that is in the Brooklyn area, um, that wants to help us out with finding this young lady, please, direct them to my email. It's in the balance 4 at gmail.com. It can also be found in my about section. If you want to contact me via email and you want to participate in helping to find out what's happening with not just Sarai, but the young girls that are also involved in this situation that are being held against their will. Um, and this is so disheartening. The thing about the community, which freaking sucks, is that you have Tito. You need the streets again. Hold on a second. I got that on my phone. It's new lots. Hold on. Hang on a second. Give me a minute to find it. As a matter of fact, I'll roll back Nikki's video because I don't have my phone near me. But hang on. Bear with me. Thank you guys for being so patient with me, and thank you for coming out here. Um, so let's see. Let's see where she says it.
if you know anybody on this block, make some make some phone calls. But we can't leave this block until clubs and come out, come out.
Let me see if
Women
I
to
can
come
find it.
out.
I'm gonna
We
scrub
need
this for
your
a second, you
assistance.
guys, to get to where she said the blocks.
Anybody who's up, I need y'all to share. If I'm up here at 11:45 p.m., this is really, really important. So Facebook Live. I need anybody that jumps on. Send me a message that you're here, and I need you to share. People are probably in their beds at this time. I know y'all probably in your beds at this time, but this is extremely important.
Okay, hold on a second. So, Tito Z, It's New Lots and Hendricks over at that area. I'm gonna type it. New Lots and Hendricks. That's where she is. That's where Syrai might be. You know, there were tips from the hood telling us, but that's the funny thing about the hood. They'll tell us about where, but they won't tell us exactly where or who is responsible, but they know enough. You know, these hood politics are so ridiculous and so hurtful. Got little girls up in this dude's house right now and nobody can find them, and people are too afraid to say anything or they don't know. You know what I'm saying? How do we, thank you, Tito, thank you. How do we extract the fear aspect from keeping our children and our elders and ourselves safe? The terror, it's terrorism. It truly is a brand of domestic terrorism that we deal with in the hood, where it's at that point where people can't even give a legitimate, detailed, numerical address to where these girls are being held because they're that fucking scared. This is so problematic. So you know, if you guys are interested, I will keep you abreast on what's happening over here. Um, and I will continue to share stories about, you know, things that are happening in our communities that aren't spoken of because 9 times out of 10, we're just collateral damage for capitalism, right? So nobody really gives a fuck. But we're going to do better and we're going to fight for each other. Miss Andrea, thank you. Please post this on your social media. I do appreciate it. I'm going out right now. I won't be knocking on doors, but I will be canvassing the neighborhood after I get off. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning in Brooklyn, New York right now, and you know, I'm not okay. I can't, being a mother myself, I am not comfortable with going to sleep knowing that there's a bunch of girls in a house in my neighborhood who can't escape because a grown ass man wants to sell them for sex. I'm not comfortable with that at all. You heard? So there's that. You know what? Yeah, Tito, it's fine that it's late. It is very late and it's dangerous. I wouldn't even recommend anyone who's not well versed in being out late and causing havoc to come out here at 1 o'clock in the morning. I would never advise anyone of that. But you know, as long as people know, and it's important to spread the word. Very important to spread the word because this Syrai is important. And let me put her picture up so everybody can see it again before I bounce. Um, there she is. There's that baby. Citizen journalism. We all have to help to solve. That is right. We all have to be part of this. We all have to be. Ain't no reason this little girl should be going through anything right now. Like, this is crazy to me. But it's always crazy to me because this is not the first story I've heard or had to assist with or any of that. But it just makes me weary that it keeps happening, and we really do need more community support because there's, like I said earlier in this live, yeah, the cops, there's two reasons they might not care. You know, one reason might be they feel like, you know, the problem is solving itself, meaning that they want our communities to be like just destroyed and broken and all of that stuff, so they don't really care, right? The other issue is that they're part of the trafficking, and it's, if we want to save our kids, it's only up to us to be able to do that. So um, that's all I want to say. We're going to look for Syrai Jordan. from Brooklyn, New York, Flatland slash East New York. She might be in the East New York section right now in some dude's house off of New Lots and Hendricks. So if you can assist in any way, share the video, share with your friends. They can come to my YouTube page and contact me if they have any information. I do have my email address in the about section. So if you want to contact me directly and talk about it, you can do that. It'll be anonymous. And let's find these kids. Yes? All right. Thanks for rocking with me tonight, everybody. And one love.